A year ago, we went to Ireland to explore abandoned places, but nothing went as planned. Is that us? Looks like it, yeah. That's the alarm up there. Let's get out of here. Damn. We're leaving? Yeah, we're leaving. No, wait. I'll handle the guy here. No. Anyway, way too much security in the country, cameras everywhere, ultra-responsive alarms, and armed owners. We swore we'd never do Urbex in Ireland again. But around that time, we met through social media a guy named Jamie Robb, an Irish Urbexer who always succeeds in his explorations. And that intrigued us, so we started exchanging a few messages.
Yo, bro, you need to come over do the prison in Ireland. It will be some mission.
Yo, did you manage to get in?
Not yet. I need to get telescopic ladders, a big rug, and rope ladders. It's like we're planning a prison.
And quickly he told us about doing his most risky and impressive exploration in an abandoned prison right in the middle of the city. But the problem was that it was extremely well guarded. He also compared this infiltration to escaping an active prison. Plus, there's another one right next to it that's still operating and under active surveillance. That makes the infiltration even more dangerous. We'll have to be very careful not to be seen by the many cameras and guards. The risks were high. We could end up in police custody, get hurt on sharp barbed wire, or fall while climbing a wall several meters high. In short, there were plenty of reasons that should have made us say, yes, it's too dangerous. Currently, it feels like something from a movie, but everything we've said is true, so we agreed to do it. Let's be careful. Do you feel it? I don't. I just want to die. I've been hoping the police would arrest us all along. It's been nearly 10 years. Infiltration is scary. It's a mess and looks like a holiday camp. It's wild. Look, they filmed the prison scene for the movie here. That's it, you see, the urban thrill. It's incredible. This video is going to go everywhere. It feels like we're leaving and there's no nephew, fictionally speaking. Wow. At the moment we're recording this message, we have absolutely no idea how this is going to end, but let's go back a bit to the beginning of this adventure. Hi everyone, Gabriel and Corentin here. We're back after our August break. Hope you had a great vacation. And today, we're coming back strong with a video where we took a lot of risks and probably did the most dangerous infiltration of our lives. You'll see that the whole story around it is really incredible. And for this exploration, we won't be alone. We'll be joined by Irish explorers because yes, we're going back to Ireland. And as you saw in the title, today we're going to explore an abandoned prison. Probably one of the most immaculate we've ever found. And at the same time, it's very, very well guarded. You'll understand that throughout this video. And we knew there were a lot of risks involved in infiltrating this prison. So what we decided to do was to do a first scouting during the day to get a feel for the place, see what security measures were in place, and figure out how we could get inside. We quickly realized two things. This abandoned prison is located right next to a prison that's still in operation, which is going to have a huge impact on the infiltration. And also next to a military base, which is really not convenient at all because soldiers or prison guards could show up at any moment. Even just scouting with a drone was extremely complicated. We couldn't fly over the abandoned prison, the active one, or the military base. We were limited to a very small air corridor. Noticing details about this abandoned prison was complicated. After scouting, we'll share our findings with Jamie Robb, our Irish contact who's joining us in the evening with his team. At that moment, Jamie Robb, who knows the prison, tells us there's a surprise waiting at the end of the exploration if we don't get caught. We're excited but have to avoid being caught. And we had no idea what it was. He didn't give us any clues. And you'll see, it's going to be worth it. And it's something you've never seen on the channel before, I think. And in the meantime, we're going to go relax at the hotel for a bit to rest and get something to eat because this might be our last meal while we're still free. At least that's what we're telling ourselves at that moment. And that's really what's going to happen. You'll see. People don't see us like this. We grab a Subway sandwich before our urban exploration. As we eat, we wait for Jamie Robb, who's still 4.5 hours away on the road. Once he messages us, we'll meet him, then it's off to the prison, no fuss. This is the big moment. It's almost 10 p.m. and we're getting ready to infiltrate the famous world prison we've been telling you about. The stress is starting to build up a bit. Yeah, there are a lot of risks. The two Irish guys we're exploring with have arrived in Cork with their gear. Their first attempt failed, so this is their second try. We hope it works out. And we also hope we don't get caught because that's something that could happen. We definitely don't want to end up in the hands of the Irish police. As you may have noticed, in the hotel, we've planned everything in case we do get caught because checkout is at 10 a.m. We know there's a chance we might not be back by 10, so all our stuff is packed up and everything. And on top of that, what's terrible is that it's 0 degrees outside. Yeah, I know, man, great. But I think the excitement of the exploration will keep us warm. Yeah, just wait until we get there. Wish us luck. After spending about an hour relaxing at the hotel, we finally get the text that says, guys, we've arrived. So we get in the car, head straight to the meeting point, and it's time for the infiltration. Stop taking MFP. She doesn't know we'll never meet again. It's our first time seeing daylight. Or actually, it's already night. Well, here we go. And you're probably asking, what kind of music can we play to get ready for an infiltration like this? Barbarian music. So it's completely dark, and there on site we meet Jamie Robb, our contact, and his team. And you're probably asking us, but who is Jamie Robb? He's an Irish explorer we've known for about 1.5 years who will help us greatly on site and has done many unusual explorations in Ireland. Jamie Robb's explorations are usually successful, but he always failed at one place, an abandoned prison. He had already tried twice, but both attempts failed. It's his 3rd attempt today, and we're joining him, hoping to get inside. This is the big moment. Stressed? A little bit, yeah. We're meeting our favorite Irish people, including Jamie Robb. They have good taste. How are you? How are you? Great, that was 2 days ago. What's your name? I'm Jack. Nice to meet you. I'm Ben Elbon. Quarantine. Quarantine. Yeah, I know that's how to pronounce it. Gabriel. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm Jack. Double Jack. Nice to meet you. Double Jack. Nice to meet you. Israeli? Yeah, we're already. So we go this way? Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm trying to think. We've got ladders in here. 3.2 meters. 3.2. But I've got bigger ones in there. I left them here last time. Like inside, they're 5.8. Okay, what's the plan? Which ones would you prefer? The 3.2, the 5.8, 3.2 is a little short for that as far as this wall. As you want, like, we're not the professionals here. After meeting the guys, we quickly introduce ourselves. Suddenly, 2 or 3 run to the walls and start climbing. We're not sure what's happening. They had hidden a ladder after failing earlier and came back to get it. They threw the ladder they retrieved just after the police had passed. Luckily, it's not now. I'm so hyped. This is incredible. They have a 5.8 meter ladder to try getting in from the other side. It's a bit short for the wall, but should work. Now he has the ladder, which is good. You left the first time he tried, and we spoke to you then. We're going to the Exco, I think we're going. Yeah. We don't really know what's happening. He grabbed a ladder, and while we're talking with his Irish friends, we're still clueless. We have no idea what we're going to do. We've put our lives in his hands, and that's official for us. Tonight, we're obviously going to spend the night in police custody. We're definitely going to get caught. At least that's what we imagine. Especially since while they were getting the ladder, an Irish police car drove right in front of us. Believe me, at that moment, we got a little scared. We looked really suspicious. The mats for the barbed wire. Makes sense, plus it's not just barbed wire, it's barbed wire with razor blades. What are we doing? We've got our 4 Irish guys totally determined. They drove 4 hours, they're working tomorrow morning, and after that they've got a 6-hour drive to get back home. It's crazy. We're going to meet up on one of the sides where the wall is the lowest, and that's really the side where the prison is still active, which means all the surveillance cameras are possibly working, but they don't care. They set up the ladder. And from there, you have to climb as quickly as possible, knowing that cars often drive by. And then people start shouting, cars, cars, cars. Everyone drops to the ground. It's really like a scene straight out of a movie.
Hey Jack, go straight up that whole ladder, Jack. Guard in there? Nope. Go. Don't struggle.
Thank you.
That's quite a long barbed wire.
I'm shaking. Climbing up makes me nervous. We're safe behind here now. Yeah, damn, the barbed wire. At first we weren't ready, man. So now we've all managed to get up on the roof. We grab the ladder, we hide it out of everyone's sight. Because if a car passes by and sees a ladder on the prison wall, it's over for us. At that moment, we thought they knew what they were doing, but they didn't. They're just looking for an entry point like us. From there, everyone starts looking on their own for a place where we could get through. There's a kind of small fence we can climb, and everyone gets to the other side, and we're about to make quite a discovery. Oh, man. All right, we're here. Is it okay? It's okay.
Yeah.
I think there's something. It's okay. I think over there. You see, there are cracks in the middle of it. So there, you saw it with this quick look around. We can already see that inside the prison, everything is lit up. And we think we can spot an entrance with this door down there that's open. Unfortunately, there is almost, how many meters high is it? 6 meters, at least 6 meters high. The only way to get there is to throw down a rope ladder and go down into the void. So at that moment, I'm traumatized. I absolutely don't want to get to the bottom, but well, it's the only solution. I had a ladder ready to go down. I'm not completely sure, but I'm okay. Strangely, I hate it, actually. I'm a bit afraid of heights. Can you turn off those wheels? Oh, no, it's fine. It's my phobia. This is exactly what I'm phobic about. They're going down a rope ladder and we're going to have to go down. I'm freaking out. This can't be happening. Can the police get us now? I don't want to use this ladder. Do you feel it? I'm really not feeling it. I feel like I'm dying and have been asking for the police to arrest us. No, it's okay. It'll work out. It's just going to be tricky to get the equipment down. Maybe we can ask them if they have a bag. Yeah. I think we'll do that, yeah. Thank you. Let's go. It's open up front, let's head in. But first, we have the ladder challenge. Damn. How do I go? Get the ladder, ask for help, and take your time. One hand at a time, one hand at a time. That's too easy. It's good, it's good. Perfect, I'm shaking. You know what? Just come from my head. Okay? Thank you. We want to get inside. Ah, damn. We did it, huh? We did it. We went down that damn ladder. Everything is lit up inside. Everything is lit up inside. And now we're going to enter the prison that's right in front of us.
We got for the resolution.
This is a visiting room here. This is a visiting room, for the visiting room. Yes, for the visiting room. The visiting room. If someone stops here, we can leave. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're going to... No, not like that. No, but wait. Where is that thing? Is that the problem? Are there locks? That's terrible news. We noticed the door was open, but the gate behind it is shut. That changes everything. Now we're unsure if we'll make it, even though we thought we could explore this prison. So, we're going to start looking for other doors that might be open. I have to admit, at that moment when I saw the door closed, I was like, there's no way we're not getting in. We just climbed a wall, climbed over a fence, and jumped into the void with a rope ladder. We're definitely getting in. When we saw the closed door, I thought, oh damn. Honestly, I still felt certain we'd get in, but that one scared me. And that's how things went from there. Okay, cool, see. Oh, wow. Do you think the camera is off? It's not working. We're on the circle now. Hi, camera. What's that? A tree. It's already been cut. Now he's trying to find a way in to explore everything and go through small, often unconnected places. Here, though, I think it connects to the rest. What's that noise? What's that noise? Let's go, bro. We are in. Oh, damn. Look at that. It's on 3 floors. All the power still works. You can hear noises everywhere. It's incredible. I don't know if in prisons we all run into each other. I think we should stay with them for a bit. Yeah, it's better. Ah, flags. I saw one room with like paintings inside. Continuing in this video will be tricky since we'll speak more English than usual. Maze? No, we couldn't enter. Only with the drone. They made the movie here. I thought so, but we couldn't go in. Was the movie about Maze Prison filmed here? No, they filmed the movie here. They shot the Maze Prison movie here. Really? Why not at the actual Maze Prison? I don't know. It's odd, all these old documents. It's been nearly 10 years. It's 2015, incredible. We did some... I'm not sure what to say or how to act. He apparently had a cool room. These are all cells, right? There's equipment for disabled actors that works. Want to use it? Wait, it'll make noise. That's fine. I have a question. Could we try that? Yes, I think it's working. Oh no, did you see that? All right, that's good. Oh. Let's do that. I'm going to put it on. MFP subtitling, that makes no sense. It's incredible. That's great. There are 6 of us in the prison, making filming tricky with so many people moving around. Everyone goes off to look at random things. And we are going to come across one of the cells in particular that really stood out to us because we have a bit of history with that one. A few months ago, we released a video exploring an Irish prison known from a documentary where 38 people escaped. And actually, you should know that this escape was real and they made a documentary about it. A movie, documentary, yeah, it's a movie. And it was partly filmed in the prison we're exploring today. And this cell is proof of that. Okay, look, what's so special about this cell? There's a movie that was filmed here. With the nice flag. So the Maze prison. It's in this cell? Yeah. Oh, okay, that's crazy. Look, you see, there's a cross of Jesus and the Irish flag behind it. Wow. Oh yeah, it's literally written right there, like, oh yeah, the Maze. Where are we? This video is going to go all over the place. It's awesome. It's going to be really hard to follow because a lot of things are going to happen and sometimes it'll jump from one shot to another. It's crazy. It's incredible. Up until then, we were terribly stressed, which is normal. And from that point on, once we're out of the prison, we're going to be much more chill. We'll even start laughing, even though it's not really the right atmosphere for it, because there are still cameras with power. There are lights everywhere. At any moment, a sensor could go off. It becomes more lighthearted as we relax and begin exploring. Look, come here, look, we're on mattresses. Damn, are we sleeping here tonight? But look, this is crazy. It's comfortable. Yeah, honestly, it would be better than our hotel room tonight. So, infiltration does scare me, you know. But that's it, you know, the thrill of urban exploration. We had never done this before and we can be proud of ourselves. And now, when you see the prison we have, it's crazy. I don't have the words. I wanted to see the shields he mentioned, but they were on the other side. Maybe we can get there. Where are we going? Now we're immediately immersed in this prison's atmosphere. We arrive at the cells, some light still shining. The bars have peeling paint, creating a wild atmosphere. We've never found a place like this, but the worst part was the pigeons. I almost forgot about them. It's true that every 2 minutes there was a pigeon flying around almost hitting us. There were others dying in a corner. Sometimes you would step on pigeon skeletons. It was horrible and it was really scary. Whenever you entered a room, a pigeon would fly out. You'd suspect it was something else, but it was always just a pigeon, so we'd relax. Still, this kept happening and became a nightmare during our exploration, no matter the building. There are many buildings to explore in this prison. Also, there are dead pigeons. Oh yeah. With those features to check blind spots, everything is illuminated. That's cool. Should I change it? No, I'm on stage. He's gonna go straight up there so you can get your shot if you want. Wow, that's crazy. We heard pigeons all over the prison, man. Honestly, it's a mess. It looks like a vacation hill. It blows your mind when you see the poop because of the pigeons. But yeah, it's really funny to be with all of them here. It's in pretty good shape, and I think we'll find a lot of stuff here. It's the typical prison cell, and I think there are operating rooms if we look closely. It's incredible to see all this, and the atmosphere in this room. This is something we'd never experienced before. Pigeons! This was supposed to be the most stressful exploration of our lives, but honestly, it feels like summer camp. All laughs and no pressure now that we're inside. Still, we have to be careful. There's a small room here, probably for the guards. That's wild. What do we have there? Didn't we have a medical room? Yeah, that's right. It's still huge here. I think there was an operating room behind here. Where? Well, here. Yeah, an operating room. I don't think so. It's something radiation related. Where? On the door, it's something about radiation. Oh, yeah? Look. Yeah. That's a big coincidence. It's the prison doctor here. Yeah. Man, we've got all the files. Yeah, it was definitely the infirmary, the doctor's office. So we keep walking around through the cells and so on, and we've pretty much explored this area. From here, the goal is going to be to discover everything the prison is hiding from us. Every time you enter a door, 3 new hallways appear and we'll eventually reach a consultation room. And what's really impressive here, as you can see more and more as we move through this prison, is that there's electricity everywhere. When we enter this 1-star consultation room, we can now turn on the lights and see how it looked before the prison was abandoned. Places like this are rare, and you'll see that later. Thanks to the electricity, we'll be able to unlock quite a few features, especially the purple rooms, the computers that turn back on. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Consultation room. Did someone sleep here? Someone slept here? I'm worried about getting locked in. Let's not joke. There's a sleeping bag and pump. Did someone stay overnight? Some people are weird, man. Yeah. Oh. Mattress? Oh yeah, that was just outrageous. Wait, what's that? Oh yeah, you see, is that ear protection? What was that? You put that in your butt, man, and you sniff it. Wait, what we need to do now is You see the cells and everything, we can spot those easily, but it's all the little hidden rooms like this that are interesting. We need to manage to find them, you know? Yeah, hold on. There, obviously, very good, exactly, that's our zone. Nah, this one's better, this one's better. It's really creepy, it's so creepy, yeah, really. Yeah, let's go. There you go. Oh, there's special lighting for the night, like it's a nightclub, the vibe is bad. It's a really bright night, hey everyone. Hey, your beans. Yeah, that's right. Is that right? I think we'll find these cells are much more cramped. Look at the space between the cells and the rest. We wonder if there are high security blocks and all. Maybe. But did you see this blue room? It's so cool. Wow, even just the cells, yeah, because the light inside is crazy.
The story of this prison begins in 1806 when a military barracks was opened by the British government in the city of Cork, and this brand new complex included a prison for military use. During the Irish War of Independence, as the country was divided, several executions occurred in the prison and nearby barracks. The detention barracks remained in the possession of the Irish Army until 1972. After that, the buildings of the military prison were handed over to the Ministry of Justice to be used as a civilian prison after extensive renovation work in 1983. Over the following decades, overcrowding became a major problem. In 2009, the prison had an average of 298 inmates per day, while the official bed capacity was 272. So it was in February 2016, after 210 years of operation and being described as archaic, that the prison would permanently close its doors. A new prison, estimated at 45 million euros, will open right across from the old prison, which is now left to its fate. Several proposals will be made regarding the future use of the old prison, ranging from transforming it into emergency accommodation for refugees and the homeless, to reopening it as a prison, given the increasing pressure on cell capacity nationwide. But once again, a huge renovation job will be necessary, and at what cost? In any case, it's now been 8 years since the old prison was completely abandoned, and the lights still shine in the empty corridors and cells. And while researching this prison, we came across an article dating back to just 10 months after the prison closed. It explains that during that period, large bills had already piled up from 6,000 to over 150,000 euros, and we might wonder what the meter reads today.
And here, we're really going to stay in the first main building of the prison, which still holds many surprises for us because it has 3 or 4 floors. And we're really just going with the flow as we explore this prison to gradually discover new rooms and new atmospheres. From time to time, Jamie Robb or one of his colleagues comes to see us like, yeah, guys, you have to come check out this side. So that's really how it goes every time. We have to find the others to show them what we found. And it's really cool, this group exploration vibe, something we hadn't really experienced until now. There's a much more relaxed vibe, actually. Everything turns into a bit of a joke. Want to see this room? It's the funny Simpson room. The Simpson room? No, but it's a room. Sometimes there are artists' rooms, there are paintings, we don't know where they come from, no context. There's a bag that's been rolled underneath, it's for a big pipe. What did they find? Apparently there's an operating room. Thank you very much. Surgery. It's radioactive stuff. We was here. It's at that moment that we realize there's still a lot of electricity running in this prison, and we don't know if any alarms could go off until the moment we hear this little alarm that's been ringing since we arrived. And honestly, we don't really know what to think about it. What is it? Listen to that. It's the cameras. It sounds like an alarm went off. Yeah, like as if an alarm went off somewhere else and this was just an echo. It's strange. Anyway, at some point when we go out, there are 20 police cars outside. Yeah. That's when we stop laughing. Inside, you realize no one will come for you, and you feel like you have all the time you need. But what's much more likely is that a police patrol is just waiting outside, and you only find that out when you leave. So it's really a game of cat and mouse. Maybe the alarms do work. Because at that moment, we still don't know if we've been spotted by someone, whether it's someone from the active prison or the police who are just doing their job, so we don't know if we'll get arrested when we leave or not. Because yes, people at the active prison seeing 6 guys at 10 p.m. with a telescopic ladder getting close to an active prison, that's a bit strange, honestly. And by continuing through these little corridors like that, we'll come across an area that seems to contain isolation cells because there's only one bed, the room is really gloomy, there's a small TV and nothing else. Unlike other prison rooms, which had a small sink and similar amenities, this one did not. The TVs are built into the wall so they can be touched and remotes aren't available. The beds are simple concrete blocks and the lights are harsh blue. I think it was solitary confinement or holding cells, but either way you don't want to be there. Oh, that's solitary confinement, definitely. That's the debate until the end. Whoa. I don't think you were doing too well in there, man. Wait, wasn't it on before? No, it wasn't. Number 4, wasn't it on before? Yeah. So weird. Let's just pretend nothing happened, right? Let's pretend nothing happened, but we saw it. Yeah, we saw it. So we move from cell to cell, from hallway to hallway. Each time we open a door, we see there are different options leading everywhere, and we know there's a lot to discover. Every time we find a new room, the lights turn on everywhere. It's surreal, and we just want to explore the prison's new buildings. But first, we have to leave the one we're in. I only know Canada Hotel. Yeah. I think, yeah. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? That's the swimming pool. What is that? It's never been fully open. Where are we? I don't know, maybe offices. What is that? It's definitely different from before. Ah, this is the kitchen. Ah, let's cook. Let's cook. I think this is a canteen. That's clean. I hope this is not gas. What? This is not. Ah, this one. There are stairs here. There's another door. Let's go down. Yeah, talking about summer camps. It's not a joke, you know. No, but I'm shocked. We entered the rooms and there was a quiet game of pool going on. I'm shocked. Lifted the cake? No, that's nonsense. This is in a prison. Guys, nothing that's happening makes any sense at all. So there, while we're getting into the game, playing pool, because it's really an absolutely amazing discovery we've just made. In this room, we start to smell a very strong burning odor, and at first we don't understand what it is. And at that moment, I feel pretty hot around my stomach in the pockets of my coat. And actually, I realized that one of the Olight flashlights we're using, by the way, the links are in the description, is turned on in my pocket at full power. And you should know that these are flashlights that are extremely bright and therefore also get very hot. So the plastic pocket of my coat had started to melt and burn. And I think that with a few more minutes, I really would have gone up like a human torch. Yeah, I think 1 minute later, it would have been over. Yeah, I realized it just in time. And today, the inside of my pocket is completely melted. So always be careful when doing urban exploration with your flashlights. Danger can come from anywhere. We really didn't see that one coming. And after making that discovery, we're going to wander through a few more hallways. I don't think we found much. And once again, we're going to change buildings. And this time, we're going to make some discoveries. So we're in a new building now, okay? We can go to the workshop. Okay, cool. Computer workshop. Let's go that way. No, there's nothing there. What do you mean there's nothing? It's beautiful. Painting. It's a natural workshop. It's just, we can redo the work. I have everything. We have another person on the wall. We can just, there are too many pigeons. It stinks like crap. It stinks. Ah, that's true. Ah, the smell. You can't go in there. It's fine. It's very bright there. Okay. Okay. Wow, it's a huge puzzle. The size of the camera. This camera works differently. Is it working? Yes, listen. Okay. You think like no one is watching, but I think maybe there is a security room with everything. Oh, we can find a security room. Yeah, and maybe we can like find a metal problem somewhere. Okay.
Maybe we can have some still like screen open, like it would be great. On ne va pas s'éterniser plus longtemps que ça dans ce bac
Okay.
extérieur, dans une ambiance toute particulière. On est complètement coupé de la ville, on n'entend rien, le ciel est noir au-dessus de nous, et on avance dans la végétation qui a repoussé pour aller trouver un autre bâtiment.
On se retrouve encore une fois perdu dans la végétation, on cherche un bâtiment qui est ouvert, et il faut savoir qu'on cherche au hasard, hein. Vraiment personne ne sait vraiment ce qu'il fait, et on va trouver un accès qui va mener à la cour de la prison, là où les détenus pouvaient avoir une petite pause, prendre l'air, faire un peu de sport.
There are still a lot of soccer balls left. It's impressive. They're all stuck in the barbed wire. Okay. If you look in the razor wire, there are maybe 10 of them. It's surreal. Now, if I turn on strobe mode, everyone can see us. What's there? Huge spiders. We're really in Jurassic Park. Show me. Where is it? It's crushed right there. Now we're entering another yard. At that moment, we found this small surveillance room, which I think is really cool. Even though we couldn't turn the computer back on, it was still nice to explore. Now, with the aerial views and the maps we've made, we realize there's one building left that we haven't entered. We quickly managed to identify it, but we're unable to find any entrance to get inside. And already Mirob and his team, they're really hardcore guys. They're there coming up with plans to get in through the basement, through the roof. They're really completely crazy. And through the roof, there won't be any access because it's a really separate building. But through the basements, it's true that it could be possible. So we're going to start looking for Catacombo. We keep exploring the buildings and discover some new ones. What are we missing? The cafeteria, which we haven't found yet. Remember to find the control room. The control room would be awesome. Turning on screens and getting camera feeds would open up endless possibilities. Right now, I feel confident. I'm trying not to think about climbing back up the ladder. Going up is easier than committing to go down, which really scared me. But I keep telling myself it will be fine as long as there aren't 15 cars waiting outside. They could already be there. They could already be there. But you see, what happens then? And us, we're just cracking up, playing around. We're so disconnected. We're playing pool. That's it. We're so disconnected. We don't even know what's going on. It's crazy. And look at the size of those walls and the cameras and a damn camera up there. Getting the video feeds would be hilarious. We're moving through vegetation into unexplored areas, aiming to use basements to switch buildings. This looks promising and funny. Good luck. What are we doing here? I doubt there's anything up there, but... Oh, go ahead. Oh, yeah, definitely. But isn't this the cafeteria? I don't think so. It doesn't look like a cafeteria. Anyway, we hadn't been here yet. During this exploration, there was something we absolutely wanted to find. It was the big cafeteria hall. Maybe the large cafeteria was in a building we couldn't access, but we found a similar room. We turned the lights back on, creating a nice atmosphere. This is crazy, man. This is incredible. I don't know where we are. Anyway, over there, you can see a server room if you want. There's a server room, man. The noise you're hearing. Server room? Yeah, you're gonna hear the noise, man. There's nothing. That's servers, right? Oh yeah, but I think it makes a noise. Like, no, but you hear it. Like, there's electricity, you know. That's not just background noise. You see, there are even tracing oils, like, yeah. This blows my mind. After discovering this first basement, we quickly realized that actually not all the buildings in this prison are connected to each other and that we won't be able to get in just like that. But we don't want to give up and we're still going to keep looking a bit desperately for an entrance into these buildings. Video link unit and video link unit. Like they're little rooms each time with a bench holding, oh yeah, there and there, look what's there. Court prison, video link log. It would be nice if there were pictures, screenshots, things like that. Just text. So here, lots of holding cells. There's a screen that lights up our signals. There was also an active screen downstairs with a central unit, but it couldn't connect to the others for unknown reasons. It seemed like a camera feed situation since there's a large working camera. So here we're in a small basketball court that served as a church. Yeah, there was a little lectern over there. Yeah, over there, with a surveillance room again. And now we're entering a new part of the prison. Oh yeah, I see. The books, they're clearly stacked up there. No, you can't film that. It's not working. It just makes you want to turn on the screens and see the camera. By then, everyone thinks they've seen the whole prison, each searching their own corner for anything we missed. And I'm going to open a door that's going to unlock quite a few things since there's a hallway to the right, a hallway to the left, and a staircase going up. And you'll see there's a lot for us to check out over there. Look at that. We've got a whole floor that's completely flooded here. It leads to quite a few areas here. It goes into quite a few corners. Wow, staff shower. Okay, I'm gonna go get the guys. Oh, the visiting rooms. Look at that. We're at the visiting rooms level. It's really cool. And going up the stairs, we're going to find another room that I think was the prisoner's reception room, since there was everything to store belongings, take showers, change clothes, and also quite a few clothes to get dressed in the end. I think this is where prisoners arrive before starting their prison life. Everything remains untouched, frozen in time. And what's incredible is that moss has really covered the floor, even though moss isn't supposed to be in the middle of a building. Honestly, the atmosphere is surreal. It's really like something out of The Last of Us. And we're like kids. And on top of that, we're about to discover a really incredible room. We have a part... What is it? I don't know, but, oh, the mold on the floor, it's disgusting. Oh, damn, it's super slippery, you know? I'm starting to get a bit of a stomachache and everything because of the prison smells, you know? Oh, yeah, really? Yeah. You know, it grows back. But look at all the mushrooms over there. Ah, it's not a big deal. Dude, it's in such a state. Oh, yeah. You've got something to check pressure, blood pressure, sorry. You have examination tools like we saw earlier in the room with the doctor. Yeah, exactly, for the ears. And yeah, actually, this was kind of all the medical checks. Yeah, here, you would shower in front of everyone. Yeah, underneath, that's where you'd change, you'd put on your prison clothes, you'd take your photos and everything, you know? It's so cool. It's, wow. Yeah, we discovered a really interesting part. Wow, that was wild. Here are the showers. When you arrived, they made you shower. We love watching YouTube videos and had seen many exploring abandoned prisons where people reached the camera control screens. We wanted to do that too. There was electricity, we saw some cameras still working, so we thought, why couldn't we do it? And actually, one of our Irish friends started to explain to us, okay, this is the thing where the camera feeds come in and everything, and we tried to figure out how to turn on the screen that monitored the cameras. No. Oh, let's do a TV show. Oh, old school like that. I don't think we'll see anything more, but yeah, you actually have to put in a tape. Dude, that's so cool. The sound it makes, you have to do it. Oh, look, there's a safe there, a safe. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah. Look out the window. I know we borrowed it. This exploration is hilarious. The funny part is there's no pressure now. It's crazy we can do this. It's Jamie Rum who put us in his backpack, huh? Yeah, I hope his shoulders aren't hurting too much. And so actually this is the prison director's office, yeah. Well, just below, there's a chief office. Oh man, there's grass. Yeah, you saw, it's so weird. But this was the governor's office. Here, we just found the director's office. It was a beautiful room. You could tell it was a bit more upscale than the rest of the prison, with everything covered in wood and that old cathode ray TV, which was a great find. But now we're starting to get closer to the end. And personally, the fear is coming back because I'm thinking we're going to have to climb the rope ladder again, and I really didn't want to do that. With Gabriel, we decided to look for another way to the roof besides the rope ladder. Since the staircase is visible, we figured there must be another route we haven't found yet. We still have a few things left, but at least we don't need the ladder anymore, and I'm glad we found the door. I'm not sure if we mentioned it, but we found an open door to the roof. We found a slightly open door and could see outside, but it was stuck. After pushing for a while, it opened, and now we're on the roof without needing that rope ladder. We're getting it back. We still have the small door and a 6-meter ladder to climb down, then we're free, so it's fine for now. So we're going to have to completely backtrack, get completely out of this abandoned prison. And remember, at the beginning of the video, when Jamarobe threw a ladder from the other side of a wall, well, we're going to have to climb over that wall and get to that side of the prison. On top of that, the barriers are incredibly tough. So we're really stressed because we didn't get caught during the first infiltration. Now, we're really pushing our luck, attempting a second infiltration. Each time things could go wrong, so we climb over the wall and find ourselves in the same atmosphere as before. So what do we do now? Did we just unlock a new area or what? Yeah. And this is where we were told there was police equipment. That's right. We couldn't access it from the inside. Oh yeah, it's the door we saw with the drone, actually. Exactly. We're giving it our all for this video. Yeah.
We'll try to wake them up, which might make them hurt themselves and start the morning.
Okay, basically he's explaining that there are people outside the prison honking and everything to annoy those who are in the prison next door that's still operating to start a fight or something. Yeah, I'm done. Now he wants us to follow him to this famous surprise. We're about to open a door and I think things will get a little crazy. Oh damn, wow. No. Incredible.
I just need a little water.
I have no water. It's crazy. Oh, that's nice. So they're riot shields then? Yeah?
Can I hit you?
Pull it, wait, pull it tight, I'm gonna kick it. Wait, but not too hard, not too hard. Yes, but not too hard, you can, not too hard, hard. It still looks fragile though, huh? Yeah, it looks fragile. So here, we've got helmets, handcuffs, and these guys, these are real helmets, real handcuffs. Okay, they're not toys. Oh yeah. No? There are all kinds. These are bulletproof vests. These are bulletproof vests? No way. That's the crazy finishing touch. Bulletproof vests, elbow pads, knee pads, they've got everything. It's a bulletproof vest. Well, no, it's bulletproof. That's crazy. Here's the back. Did you see it? That's for my big balls. What? I'm dead. Look at all the stuff. I saw. Wait, I'll put on a helmet. Be careful with which one, okay? Why? You'll see. No, shut up. What's wrong? One was really disgusting. That's why I said be careful. Oh, okay. I thought you had a big spider. No, it's incredible. But it doesn't make any sense. What they're about to do is unreal. Look at how they're dressed. They're in full police gear, bulletproof vests and everything. It's incredible what's happening. Look, fully equipped. It's really so cool. Subtitles, Jeremy Diaz, this is killing me. Jamie? Someone needs water. Oh.
Nice.
It's incredible, the full outfit. Turn around, you know. Look at that. It's incredible. I want more. This is crazy what's happening. It says cop prison. That's awesome. A date. So cute. We're with you. What are you doing with your Christmas tree? Okay, we can light it up. It's gonna be incredible. Oh, that's crazy. You want a Christmas tree? I want to light up my Christmas tree. It won't light up. Let's go. Ah, but that's incredible. Everything we're doing here makes no sense. Plus, with how tired we are, we're just doing random stuff. There are 4 guys dressed as police officers. Christmas tree. You want to look at the TV? No, please. Merry Christmas, everybody. And we're on. It's not civilized. What are we doing here? I don't know what's going on. It's the fatigue, man. I think so too, yeah. Did you see the TV in the back? You saw it with the fatigue, with the excitement of the moment and all that. We're just doing random stuff. Everyone is absolutely out of control. It's definitely one of the best surprises Jamie could have given us. We were thrilled. After that, we'll get out of the prison safely with no police patrols waiting. It's a miracle. The exploration went exactly as planned, and even better than planned because we had actually planned to get arrested by the police. It was clearly part of the plan not to sleep that night and to sleep at the police station. We didn't have to go through that, which is great. It was probably our best prison exploration ever. Plus, we met Jamie, Rob, and his team, and that's no small thing. So at that moment, it's 4 a.m. and we're completely exhausted. All we want is to get back to the hotel, and we make it back safe and sound to sleep in a real bed tonight. We did it. Wow, I'm completely bilingual now. You made a mistake on a 3-word sentence. We did it. We did it. We did that. We did that. Damn. Well, that's it. We made it. I'm annoying. But yeah, we did it. Bye. The guys are heading out. Man, that was crazy. That was incredible. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane. So much happened in these videos. At first, a lot of stress. After that, not at all. The infiltration, super scary. Super scary. But it was interesting, you know. It's something we had never done before. We learned a lot, I think. We learned a lot. The guy was super interesting, super nice. Really, really, really cool. They were all completely crazy. Really, they're crazy. It was awesome. Like, man, at the end, things went nuts. Also, we were so tired. We were doing stupid things. Yeah, 2:40 in the morning, we didn't have any problems. Honestly, we thought we'd end up in jail. Yeah, we got lucky. It was all about timing. We didn't film at first because it was risky, and a police car passed by several times. They left the mat on the roof. But what an exploration, infiltration, and ending. What a video. We hope you enjoyed it. I don't have much left to say. I'm too tired to say anything that makes sense. Now, we're going to sleep. We're going to finish this video. Thanks to everyone for watching up to this point. Anyway, it was quite an adventure. Thanks to Jamie, Rob, and his team. Without them, we'd be in the car. We'll do more infiltrations soon. Better ones. That's the goal. As you saw, this trip went really badly. None of our explorations worked. In the end, you just need to be in Jamie Rob's backpack. I told you since I got a legendary on Brawl Stars. That's a good sign. We're heading to bed. Good night. We hope you enjoyed this. If so, feel free to like it. For us, it was a treat and our first project with such a large team. It was also risky as we took real risks. And I still remember when I was on the rope ladder, I was scared, really scared. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video. We'll see you next Saturday at 6 p.m. for a new video. This was Gabriel in quarantine. Bye.